Hello everyone and welcome back to a Gran Turismo time trial where we are in a Group 1. Yes, we are. You can pick any Group 1. However, I do advise a hybrid. Let's have a look at all the details then. It's Road Atlanta. Obviously, trying to look at Petit Le Mans in this situation. Racing medium tyres does mean it can get a bit slippy on some corners. Gold difficulty, I've also said, is medium just because of how slippy it is. And there's very much more time, the slight bit quicker you go. A gold estimate of 106.435 there. That's my estimates in terms of the gold time. If you do like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, stay in touch with all the latest content, including weekly race guides, time trial guides, and everything in between. Let's jump to the lap then. Let me tell you how to do this. If you head towards turn 1 then, what I advise is you've got a line of cones on the left-hand side or the end of the tarmac here. Now, this isn't a braking zone. This is a lift-off zone, okay? So you're going to lift off the throttle, turn in, and then I want you to get on the power as early as possible. Now, I was aiming for 160 miles an hour on the apex, okay? And look, I got 163 there, so I maintained it, just went down to 159 during the turn. And then we're going to go all the way up this hill very quickly. It's a very quick lap, this. And on the right side, normally I use that hut, but I'm actually using that pole there that I've highlighted, okay? So as I get to the top of the hill, that's my braking marker for this right-hander. Now, I'm going to drop 2 gears, and I'm going to chuck it into this corner, okay? I can't see the curve, but I chuck it in, and I'm straight on the throttle because this car requires downforce. Faster you go, the more you can grip and the more you turn around corners. It's as simple as that in terms of downforce. As we get to the hill here and the left-hander, there's a straight part of the curb in there. You always brake in a straight line, so use that curb as your brake marker at the start of it and brake along it. You're going to drop to 4th gear. And again, with this one, it's a bit less aggressive in terms of accelerating, but you want to accelerate as early as possible. I lift off a little bit, make sure I make the turn, and then accelerate through the corner. And we're going to be at 23.9 now. 23.8 are possible, even 23.7, I reckon. But we'll see what happens in terms of the goal time. Heading towards this right-hander then, it's my usual marker on the right-hand side. We've got that piece of tarmac there that is, well, starts where the grass is. That's my marker for this one. I'm braking early because I want to accelerate through the corner on this one. Try and carry a bit more momentum. As I say, more downforce, more grip means I can go faster through the corner. And notice that's what I'm doing here. Now, for this corner, very difficult corner to get right, especially with markers because there aren't really any. But I started using these 2 black lines there that I've highlighted, okay? As they get to the edge or the bottom of your screen, hit the brakes at that moment. Now, these are not so obvious in this video, but they're very obvious when you're racing. You'll start to get used to them in terms of the laps, but use them as a marker. You're going to drop to 3rd gear for this corner. Now, on exit, be careful of power oversteer. It very much does exist there, so just be careful. Accelerate out and keep your steering straight. The key thing with this time trial really is your hybrid. If you want to farm hybrid, slam on the brakes, hold the throttle here, you'll farm hybrid. However, the Porsche does generate very nicely, but you make sure you are using a hybrid, which means straight steering. If your steering is straight, the hybrid is used. If you're turning, it doesn't get used. So it's all about straightening up as very much as quick as possible. Head towards the chicane then, it's my usual brake marker on the right-hand side. It's the billboard there. So as the edge of that billboard hits the edge of my screen, I'm going to hit the brakes. Now, I did try and go a little bit later on the brakes, but it doesn't work. So early braking, cut a lot of this, up to 4th gear, short shift. That stops some of the oversteer that you get on exits, and then straighten up the steering where you can. As I go down here, I'm trying to keep it as straight as possible. Use that hybrid. Head towards line then, cut the corner a little bit there, and again, a 105.148. Let's go into a fast lap then as we head towards turn 1. On the left-hand side, the end of the tarmac there, lift off, turn in, full throttle as quick as you can as you head up the hill. So looking for the pole after the hook there on the right side, drop to 4th gear, clip off the curb, accelerate as early as you can, and straighten up as fast as you can to get some hybrid use there. Notice the big increase of power there. As we go up here, as the curb goes straight there, hit the brakes, let off a little bit. Once you know you can make the corner, accelerate through, and continue on then towards this right-hander. Usual brake marker here, where the grass meets the tarmac there on the right side, hit the brakes, accelerate through this as quick as you can, use all the downforce, 2 black lines there, hit the brakes as they hit the edge of your screen. Slowly through here, be careful on exit. Power oversteer does exist there as we continue on out. Excuse me with that little hiccup that I had there. Gonna continue on here. Remember, if you want to farm some hybrid to go on to another lap, slam on the brakes, full throttle, and that will farm the hybrid to 100%. It does generate as you drive as well in this car, which is why this is the meta car. Let's head down here, the billboard on the right side as it hits the edge of your screen. 3rd gear for the first part, short shift to 4th gear to avoid any power oversteer, and continue on through. Straighten up as quick as you can, down the hill, round the corner we go, and that is going to be once again a 105.1. 104 is definitely possible in this one. I just didn't get 104 at the time, but I'm expecting a 104.6 to be the maximum in terms of rank 1. That's going to be it in terms of this time trial. A very quick one, 60 seconds essentially to try and get 2 million credits, which is very nice, to be honest. Very good credit to time ratio there. Now, if you did like this video, give it a like and do subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content and help with the journey to 40k. We're getting ever closer. Now, if you're struggling with last week's time trial video or time trial, there is a video there for you to check out. It's the same guide. Otherwise, that is going to be it for me. My logo is there if you want to subscribe again, and another video there to check out as well. A big thank you for all the support as always, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.